So our first keynote speaker, Adewole Olarunweju, will explore the transformative power of structured mentorship in unlocking entrepreneurial success. So let me give him the floor.
Just like I was introduced, my name is Jay Adewole. I'm a podcast host, founder of the Winner Circle, which is a business coaching organization. And we often do quite a number of gigs also. I, as a person, I believe in the word itself, learning to earn, building a purpose-driven income pathway. I believe in that because I, as a person, I'm a great advocate for working and earning. All right. So now let's take a moment. Let's think about our lives. So I would just want to say, first of all, how many of you have woken up, you know, dreading the day? Most of the audience, some of them are working in an organization. So just imagine getting to a point whereby you're working as a staff of an organization and you don't know the future. You are feeling lost in your job because that job itself is not what you are. Maybe you like drawing, maybe you're a good speaker, or maybe you're a good writer, or something like that. So just imagine, but you are lost in they probably working in a warehouse, or it's not something you want to do. Now imagine having to make money from what you do. Just imagine how easy and how sweet it would be, as an individual. All right. So that's my own take on that. One thing I now realize is that merging our passion with our purpose is the key to sustainable success. So today I'm just going to share with you how we can do that and create that pathway, not just only to support us financially, because sometimes it's not about just the financial part of it, is for us to fulfill our heart desire, something we've been dreaming of, to feel like we are actually adding to the greater good of the world. And that's the point. So purpose is very, very important. I'm currently working on a book. It's called Purpose Driven Disruption. So I understand the concept of being purpose driven. So being purpose driven itself is about alignment. It's about connecting what you love to do with what you get paid to do. So for instance, when I first started as a business consultant and even a business coach, I was stuck in a role that didn't inspire me at all. I was advising businesses on marketing strategy, but it felt hollow, to be honest with you. So it wasn't until I shifted my focus to coaching and mentoring when I found my groove. It was not just about making a living, it was more than that. It was about making a difference. So that's why purpose is very, very important when you think about earning, building a pathway. So another part is learning as a journey. So if you talk about learning, this is where the magic happens. So learning it's not a one-time event to me. So that's why we have grade one, grade two, grade three, grade four, you know, kindergarten, they start with all that because it's a journey. So the question I would ask is, you think about it, how many times have you faced challenges that at that time it seems like the world is going to end? But guess what? It later turned out to be a valuable lesson. So I remember when I first ventured into consulting, I made plenty of mistakes. That's the honest truth. I made mistakes. Even going to Harvard Business School didn't give me the things that I met because I wasn't prepared for that. They didn't teach me that in Harvard Business School. And I can tell you that. So that mistake I made in my early days, I underestimated, the importance of a solid cash flow strategy then. But guess what? It was a wake-up call that taught me so much about the financial side of business, because a lot of people forget the financial side of business. I learned a lot in that. Because of time, I'm just going to talk about 5 key areas that I believe that would help you build a purpose-driven income pathways. So number 1, I'm going to talk about mentorship as a catalyst for niche discovery. Everybody knows this. Even in my podcast, I say this often. Mentorship as a catalyst for niche discovery is very important, because finding a mentor is a game changer for anyone when starting out. Because when I was starting out, I found an incredible mentor who specialized in business development. His insight himself helped me identify my niche in coaching, consulting, and he always asked me key questions, not business related questions every time. The word is, what do you enjoy the most? That's the questions. Sometimes we have a call. What do you enjoy the most? What challenges do you want to solve? Those are the questions that are very key. It's not how much you want to make first. So the question itself, they guided me to discover the unique intersections of my skills and my passion. That's the honest truth. So another point I want to mention is you need to understand pitfalls to avoid. I don't want to sugarcoat it. There are pitfalls everywhere. Nobody's going to tell you it's going to be rosy. So I've seen entrepreneurs dive headfirst into business without a solid plan. For example, let me give you another example. One of my clients rushed to launch a product without understanding their target market. And I will say, it flopped miserably. They learned the hard way that you need to connect with your audience first. There's no substitute for learning from your customers. And how do you learn from your customer? You listen to feedback. That's customers' feedback. It is very, very important. So now, number 3 is building income models. So now, I always tell people, you need to create a model. So if now you want to build from $1 now the first question you're going to ask yourself is, you are looking to monetize your skills. You need to think creatively. For instance, I'm just going to give you an instance for me. I personally turn my own experience into income by writing a book. It's the $1 Investor. It's on Apple Books and all the books platform. I wrote that book because I turned my skills on investing into a book. But I didn't stop there. I also built an online course, a coaching program to help others apply those strategies. So now, if you have an expertise or maybe a passion, you need to find creative ways to share it. You don't have to do it the way I did it. You don't have to do it the way Dr. Sariti did it. You don't have to do it the way almost everyone on this call did it. So you need to find a creative way to do yours. I would guarantee you, if you find a creative way to do it, build a model for your business or for your income, a model that's going to give you another ways that people are not doing that way. I'm guaranteeing you that you'll be surprised about how much impact you are going to give and how much you're going to earn. Because comes impact, comes income too. So, and that's the point. So we're going to go to the next slide, which is going to talk about structured mentorship advantage. That's number 4. A structured mentorship program would automatically fast track your success. So 4 years ago, I recall I enrolled in a structured coaching program. The coaching program itself helped me with accountability, and even the resources I gained from it invaluable. It will have taken me more than 10 years to build that. But it was easy for me. It was easy for me because we already have all the resources on ground. And I had somebody who was calling me, who was keeping me accountable. Oh, have you done this? This is the time for the next step. So with that, I was able to refine my strategies and connect with others who were on similar path. I'm just going to say this. Don't underestimate the power of having a structured approach with a mentor who helps guide you. It's very, very important. I want you to take note of this. Number 5, which is the final one, I'm going to say you need to build a sustainable model because it's from knowledge to income. You need to create sustainable business models. Because if you don't create a sustainable business model, it's not going to last. Probably you're going to just make some money or make some impact for a while, but it's not going to be sustainable. So you need to translate. It's very crucial to translate your knowledge into sustainable income. You need to take time and think about it. Okay, how you can scale your impact. A great example itself is subscription models. I implemented that for my coaching services, and the fact that it allowed me not only to provide ongoing value to my clients, but also to create a steady revenue stream. That means every month I get paid somewhere. Every month. That's a at least sustainable. Not one off, but every month I get paid to offer the coaching services. It helped me with a steady revenue stream, just like I said earlier. So now you have to sit down and determine how your knowledge can benefit others and generate ongoing income. So to go into conclusion, I want to believe that each one of you has the potential to create a fulfilling and purpose-driven income. Not just income pathway. So take these five areas to heart. Reflect on your passion. It's very important. Seek mentorship and be willing to learn from your failures. I believe in one word: fail forward. Do not fail and turn back and say, you know what, this is not for me. Fail forward, learn from it. Maybe build a better business model. So in closing, let me leave you with this thought. It's not just about what we earn, but what we learn and how we put the learning into action. It is not about what we earn, the money we're going to make, $1, but what we learn and how we put that learning into action. So let's support one another in building pathways that lead to financial success alongside a meaningful legacy. Remember that word, meaningful legacy. So thank you for listening to me, and thank you for your time today. And I'm also excited to see the incredible transformation you will achieve on your journey. So today, I'm going to say, let's work together. Let's pave the way for a more impactful future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Adewole, for sharing. I'm sure we all learned so much about the importance of finding your purpose and using your experience